Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Sean Carney and I'm here in the VOX studio and I've got my homie and producer Kairo in the house and we're turning it up to 11 and playing my new single, Invincible.
I feel like I'm chosen, my ticket is golden. I put it in motion, out of control. I can't feel the pressure, I ride every measure. I walk on the edge of the unknown. Push down, cast out, yeah, I'm done with that. My blood is burning red. I want the dirt off the beaten path. I feel no pain. No, I can't be broken. No, I can't be bought. Gates of hell are open. Go on, take the shot. I am invincible. I am invincible.
So I just put out a new single called Invincible and we used VOX amps on the record all over the place. And I really wanted to give more of a vintage rock, stomp rock sound to my guitars. So we spent a ton of time dialing in different vintage sounding tones. It's just very characteristic of what the VOX amps have to offer. I think the first thing that came to me for Invincible is this badass riff that kind of just came out of nowhere. I wanted to write something in 6/8 that could really like pump up a stadium. So came up with that riff and brought it to Kairo and we messed around with it, put it in a few different keys. And as far as the subject matter of the song and the lyrics, I am a skateboarder and I'm also a big gamer. We're both huge gamers. And everybody knows that feeling when you're playing a game and you go into like God mode and you are invincible. And I wanted the listener to experience that feeling while listening to this song.
I think the production can kind of convey that too. Is a happy blend between that classic rock sound and a little bit more postmodern type of electronic sound with the sweeps and the electronic drums and stuff like that. So it really encapsulates that whole Invincible feeling in the production.
When we were recording Invincible, generally I come into the studio and Kairo and I work out a riff, we work out the song, and then we kind of get to building the track out with different drums and mostly sample based. And we try to use a lot of organic sounds in a song like this. Also mixed with some electronic stuff to give it a little extra spiciness. But we really like try to build the groove and really make sure that every section is just like really hitting, really grooving with the riffs and everything as we put it together. And then the mixing process, as Kairo mentioned, is when we add just those little extra details, and it's amazing what you can do with the post-production process with guitars. It's one thing in the pre-production process, plugging in your guitars, dialing in your tones, but once you hear the whole song back, you really want to make it exciting for the listener. Every different section should have like a new guitar tone and a new approach to how that riff is played or something like that to just keep people on their toes, you know? If you follow me on social media at Sean Shreds Everything, you can keep track of where I'm going to be playing next. I also have a ton more music coming out that kind of sounds like this Invincible song. It's kind of in that modern rock stomp kind of vein, and I'm really pumped. This guy worked his ass off producing it, and we really put everything we had into these records. So I hope you check it out when it comes out.